Okay, if there's anyone who has any doubts about the efficiency of bale grazing for building soils and forage, just take a look at this here. This is a little hilltop that we have in our early spring pastures. So they actually spend the winter out here bale grazing, and we get them out of here quick so things can recover. This isn't necessarily our sacrifice paddock, but we just came back here after probably like 60 days of being away from here. You can see down here what it looks like. It's pretty mature, overly mature. There's some stuff underneath, and the bales don't go here because there's too much of a downhill, and they roll them. They have rolled them, so we don't let them do that. But when you come back up here on the flat, you can see where we just let them in, and we actually bale grazed this 2 seasons in a row. Here you go. And after we bale grazed it, we also sowed some cover crop in here. You can see there's some radish. We've got clover. I don't know. I did a mix of stuff that I had from my feed store that was actually just considered for deer. And yeah, put it in here, and here's on the top where the bales were. So we did this side here of this hill, and we did this side over here. So right now it's beginning of August, and we're sending them through our whole rotation for the second time. Again, you can kind of see here where the bales were because it's flat, and we let them into. We only have 8. That's all we really need to keep satisfied with our operation. We could go up to 10 or maybe 12, and maybe we will at some point as things continue to improve. But yeah. Again, you can see where it was flat. This area back here needs a little more nutrition. It's not as lush as everything else is. But you can see, again, back where we kind of stopped going with the bales because we didn't want them rolling downhill. Oh, I was going to say, we let them into one bale at a time, and we do use bale ring. So manure gets dispersed around the bale rings, and then we rearrange it all again. It's really pretty easy. You can see, like down here, we actually have a valley going through here that we put swales in, and that's what you're seeing here is the plants that we have growing along the swales, woody perennials, fruit and nut trees and shrubs, and then off in the distance there is another swale. Here's the valley. There's the bale ring off in the distance, and some big rounds. We fed small squares for the longest time, and just decided that bale grazing is like the only way to go if you want to make your life easy during the winter and put the nutrition that's going through the animals right back into the soil. I'm actually pretty impressed with all of this. So next year we're gonna have the bales somewhere else. Can't quite decide yet what needs the extra boost. Oh, look at this. Where in the world did this come from? No idea. Must have been in one of the seed mixes that we did. But yeah, pretty lush. These guys are gonna be really happy for the next several weeks as they go through this area and back into, again, this is the second time they've been through our rotation here, and we send them through about 10 acres worth of pasture. We're trying to figure out how to get them actually like into the hayfield so we can do some bale grazing up there. Our hay is again thinning down a little bit because we mine it. Sorry, we try our best, but we're trying to figure out, it'd be a pretty big move to figure out how to get them over there, especially since we got hit by a very serious storm last summer. You can see a little bit of the damage back over here, but our woods pretty much got smashed, and in between where they are now and where I want to get them grazing in our hayfield, it's going to take a lot of work to clear passage for them through downed trees. So, bale grazing, it works. Do it. That's what I got to say here today from northern Wisconsin.